Hey, welcome again, Clobbers, to Clobby'S Comics Corner Spinner Time Machine. In this case, February 1972. In this case, Quick Bits, the video where I just recap a little bit, go really quickly or as quickly as I can, to give you a little bit of a look at the comics that didn't make the previous day's video. Usually it's 2 days apart, a day apart. The regular Spinner Rack Time Machine, which shows you all the books I selected for that that particular week. This is one where I just give you a little bit of glimpse really quickly of the ones I left behind on the rack, but deserve a little love because it was such a nice and thriving comic book business at the time. For those who are not familiar with what this video is, if you just stumbled across it, please go check out my playlist in the description below. It shows you what I'm doing. The Clobby'S Comics Corner Spinner Rack Time Machine is basically me going back 50 years into the past of the comic shop each week in my Spinner Rack Time Machine comic, which is a time machine to TARDIS in the shape of a spinner rack from the early 1970s. And we take a look at just the new comics that come out each week. Pretend I have a pull list of about anywhere from 9, 10, 11 comics, titles, whatever. And I pulled those out and singled them out in the first video. And this one, in the Quick Bits video, show you a little bit of the ones that were left behind, if you will. And so because it was a thriving and great comic industry, so it's just kind of something we celebrate, since it's certainly not that anymore. So without further ado, let us go ahead and get this done quite quickly, because they live up to our name, the Quick Bits, just to show you some of the new comics that came out. Now, again, we're in week 2, so here we are with some of the ones for week 1. There was a bunch of stuff, but let me go ahead and start at week 2, shall we? Starting with there we go. We're starting with Charlton. There's Top Cat. Move over to DC's Young Romance. And the Gold Key, the Hair Bear bunch. Again, some of you not old enough. A lot of these are Charlton, and the TV tie-ins were usually Charlton and Gold Key, and and some of the other companies at this point. So and that's what these particular, couple of TV tie-ins right there, cartoon tie-ins. The Sinister House of Secret Love by DC. A lot of love titles back then, as we often explain. Walt Disney Super Goof for Gold Key. Uncle Scrooge from Gold Key as well. The Witching Hour from DC. A lot of horror books back then. Yosemite Sam number 7. It says and Bugs Bunny there. Of course, from Gold Key. Archie, which of course was huge at the time, as was Harvey. You got an Archie book there. Archie 217, as a matter of fact. Casper's Ghostland from Harvey. Devil Kids from Harvey. The Flintstones from Charlton. Casper from Harvey. Hanna-Barbera Parade from Charlton. Hot Stuff Harvey. Hot Stuff again from Harvey. DC with House of Mystery. Little Lotta from Harvey. Mystery Comics Digest from Gold Key. Playful Little Audrey from Harvey. There's some Richie Rich, a bunch of Richie Rich titles there from Harvey. And finishing up with more Harvey with Sad Sack, a couple of Sad Sack titles, and Spooky. And there you have it. That's where we get to the end of week, at least where I cut off at week 2, February 1972. So those were some of the titles that got away, that some of my friends out there. So, and by the way, look, let me know what you think. Are some of those titles you would have bought? Please put it in my description below. Again, if you're just coming across this video for the first time, please check the channel out and look at my other videos, not just comics related ones, although I do have a lot of comics ones. Please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that if you like what you see there. I stream about comics regularly on Monday nights for Monday Night Marxy Comics Talk. Saturday nights, there's the big show for Star Trek, reviewing all of original real Star Trek 66 through 05 only. and we're in the middle of that, right and smack in the middle. And it's going to take us a while to get through all of those. And we have a great time, a great interactive crowd that loves to talk some Star Trek. I have some videos already in the can that were from streams on which I've done in-depth reviews of classic comics this past week, Kingdom Come, which was a great show. Had a lot of fun doing that. Please just, any of you into comics that are, if you just love the old stuff like I do, and I do, I admit it, I'm an old timer. Please take a look at it. And I want to thank you all for stopping by for this. Hopefully it was quick enough video. As always, shout out to my wonderful First Officer R.M. Briggs for this amazing intro, outro video. And I will see you on the next video and hopefully on the next stream. Clobber on, clobberers.